This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 868, The Respawn Reckoning. Enjoy. Next up is the needle skips, and this is something that he worked on with Mod Krista, who also has left the company previously. And the reason everybody likes the needle skips is that it wasn't your traditional linear quest. It was, in effect, a word search, where you would search the area surrounding the needles, surrounding the house for keywords, and it would uncover various aspects of lore. And I remember us doing that quest and talking about this, and there was, I forget who said it on the panel at the time, but they said this was the first time that a RuneScape quest had sent shivers down their spine.
Yeah, well, had to have been either Diana or Syria.
Yeah, I think it was one of those two, probably. And because of that, I think everybody always holds needle skips as one of those quests that's just always out there. And I don't think you'll ever be able to meet or surpass it in terms of just the amount of impact that you felt when you were doing it. Just because you, in effect, forged your own way through it. And that's what made it so unique, is that was the first time that we had such a thing.
Well, and I mean, what can you say about the needle skips that we haven't already said? But one thing that the needle skips reminds me of, and a lot of these quests, look at the needle skips, the world wakes, Dimension of the Damned. We are losing a very innovative storyteller.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because these all innovated quests in a way that was different. They very different, right? Than what we had seen in the past. And the needle skips is just this example of everyone riding horses and someone coming through in a Model T. Like, huh?
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
And then you said, what else is there to say about the needle skips in your Model T reference? Well, what do you do after the Model T? You do You Are It.
And yet again, completely its own thing comes out of
now. Once
nowhere.
Again, he wasn't a developer on it, but he designed this quest because it's a quest that's effectively a clue scroll, filled with puzzles, which is a quester's quest, at least in my perspective from it. And because of that, you wind up with this adventure that you have no idea where it's going to end. And just in case anybody hasn't done it, and since it's not Quest Week here, I won't say what the actual end of it is, but if you haven't done this quest, take some time this weekend and go do it. It's one of those quests that you definitely should do.
It's a lot of fun, and that is from someone that spent a very long time cutting down a lot of trees.
And you don't even like clue scrolls.
And no, I don't do clue scrolls. But I mean, but with such good storytelling, and I wanted to know about certain spoiler thingies in the quest. It was just, yeah.
And the quest is actually, both of these two, needle skips and URA, actually were pulled on in desperate times and desperate measures. So, once again, this is all part of this world building. And you mentioned that the game is losing a innovative storyteller, somebody who tells stories in a different way and iterates on what a quest is, right?
Yeah.
But what they're also losing is a wonderful world builder. And this isn't to say that there aren't people in Jagex that can do this, but you are losing somebody who did it in such a unique way and has had such a huge influence on RS since, I think, 07 or 08, I think he joined?
Yeah, at least.
So, that's just the impact of everything that we've talked about so far. Priff, the world wakes, Dimension of Disaster, the needle skips, You Are It. Now, of course, those are the big things. Those are the things that everybody, of course, remembers. But there's also little things around the edges that we're going to mention as well. Some of them funny, some of them not. The post bag from the hedge feature. Everybody was always invited to send messages to Posty Pete. But it was later revealed that Mod Osborne was actually the narrative writer writing for all these NPCs. So anytime the cryptic chaos elemental spoke with vague previews of what was coming down the pipe, that was Mod Osborne writing. And you look into the postbag from the hedge of all the different entries of it when they did that, there were some really, really unique and funny messages, lighthearted messages that came through from RuneScape's various NPCs as a result of this. So, once again, people always say bring back postbag from the hedge. I don't know if you could bring it back to the degree they did. They used to have it now, but hey, they could try, but it probably wouldn't be as good, I'd say.
Well, it definitely would never be the same. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
No, it wouldn't. You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.